When it comes to attraction and dating, looks matter, right? Yeah, of course they do. But then again, they don't. So, what am I talking about? I gotta explain this, coming up next. What's good, everyone? Mario here. Let's talk about do looks matter. People say they do, people say they don't, people say it's the only thing that matters. Some people say things like, I don't even look or care about looks, I care about what's on the inside. Here's the thing. Everybody cares about looks. It's just the way it is, alright? But for those people who say that looks are the only thing, you're wrong, alright? Looks aren't the only thing. You need to have other things that help make you attractive, okay? You could have, these people will say things like, I feel like I would just be successful if I had a better body, if I dropped my body fat to such and such, or if if I had more muscle, or if I was taller, if I was shorter, if I had a more trim body, whatever it is. The thing is, they're wrong, because you can get that body, but if you don't change what's on the inside, well, you're not going to have that much to offer. And to me, what I believe is it's all about the total package. Right? The total package is everything that you have to offer physically and non-physically. Now, getting to these people who say, like, I don't care about looks, you do. And the thing is, every time they say something like that, I have the same conversation with them, like, oh, you don't care about looks, huh? They're like, nope, I don't. Not at all. I care about what's on the inside. So I then proceed to kind of say, like, oh, well, I've got someone I'd love for you to meet then, since that's not your concern. They're beautiful on the inside, but on the outside, they're 3 feet tall, they're 800 pounds, horrible skin, patches of hair only, asymmetrical limbs, and they're looking at me and thinking, like, is he serious? Is he testing me, or is he serious? And I'm going to have to actually meet this person. It's not a real person, but what it really does is it forces a person to realize that, yes, they actually do care about looks, because no one has ever taken me up on that offer to meet this hypothetical person. So what that means is everybody does care about looks, but the thing is that going to make much of a difference? Like, is that going to make me, I'm 5'9", is that going to turn me into being 6 feet tall? No. Here's the thing. Whether it's physical or non-physical, there are going to be some things that you really don't have the power to change or impact. And actually, there are going to be some that you do, both physical and non-physical. So the thing is, you're going to have strengths and weaknesses. Everyone does. Everyone's going to have different strengths and weaknesses. We're unique. We're individual. But just because you don't have the perfect body doesn't mean that you can't make up for it in other areas. It doesn't mean that you can't improve your body in certain ways. You can. In other ways, you're going to be limited, much like I'm limited to not ever going to be 6 feet tall. All right? So understand, you can change how you dress. You can change your appearance through transformation, build muscle, drop weight. You can do whatever. You can do many things. Get new shoes. You can improve your posture, because someone who is always slumped over or can't make eye contact is not going to be very attractive. So, there are things that are in your control that can help you improve your physical impression. All right? That is in your control. But I want you to understand that it's more so about the total package. What is the cumulative sum of all the value that you have to offer in this dating world? When people look at you and get to know you, what all do they feel that you are offering or could offer? That's the big picture. It's all about your total package. And your total package isn't very great if all you have is I'm good looking. If that's all you have, that's not very good. Think of it as like your total package could be 0 to 100. And at best, you can only get 20 points max score for physical appearance, okay? Let's say you have 20 out of 20. You still only have 20. What else do you have to fill up your total package? All right? Trust me, I've met men and women who they're very physically attractive, 10 out of 10. But the problem is, once they open their mouth, you hear that they're a total jerk or really stupid. And I've met women that are undateable. I've met them and been like, oh my God, how beautiful is this woman? And then she opens her mouth and I'm like, oh my God, she's stupid. and she's undateable to me. And maybe that doesn't bother everyone as much as it does me, but for most of the people that I've encountered when I've asked other people about their impressions of that person, they agree with me that yes, by all means, this person is beautiful or handsome, but absolutely untouchable as far as dating because they just don't have enough going on. They don't have enough to offer. But to be fair, usually they have, they have something like maybe they're nice or warm or compassionate or really gentle souls, whatever. But, for a lot of us, intelligence is pretty damn important, which brings me to my next point. The non-physical traits are going to be more important than the physical traits. Okay. Now, initially, you and I both know that we're going to be looking hardcore at everything that we can see and assess instantly and easily. So we're going to really emphasize that at the beginning of getting to meet somebody or at the beginning even of a relationship. But as we get to know somebody in that interaction or as the relationship proceeds, we already know how tall someone is. We already know things about their physical appearance. And then what else? Well, now we're uncovering new information. And the new information we're gathering, which either keeps us interested or gets rid of our interest, is non-physical. So think about this. We always talk about when you're 80 years old, you won't be caring about if they have six-pack abs or those perky breasts, but you will be caring about if they're good at conversation, if you have a good time with them, if you enjoy their sense of humor, if you find them intelligent and insightful, if you find that they're a good supportive partner. Those are things that are important. So understand the physical looks get you in the door, but the non-physical ones are the things that keep someone interested in you. All right. Because they've already figured out the non-physical, didn't take long. I don't know how long it could take you to figure out if you're physically attracted to somebody or if it bothers you or if they're 5'8" or 5'9", that can't take too long. But what will take longer is uncovering the things that are on the inside of a person, but that's why it's so important. All right, so if you want to know the things that are way more important than physical traits in time people will value these non-physical traits like compassion, empathy, intelligence, sense of humor, passion, parenting potential, if you have parenting skills, if someone doesn't have to worry about you around kids, if they want to have kids one day, they make a mental note of that and be like, oh, all right, that's cool. He's not going to scare the shit out of me, if he were to ever have to take care of a child. These things become much more important. So what I want you to just take in is that when it comes to attraction in the dating world, you have to develop your whole self. You have to develop your total package. And that means developing your physical traits and your non-physical traits. Develop your physical traits because you want to give yourself the best shot at making good first impression and not getting instantly disqualified because you had grubby shoes or you looked dirty or you had a horrible outfit on or you had a poor posture. All these things that people could assess you on that you could do something about. Stack the odds in favor of greater success because you can't change other things like how tall you are, or you can't change some things very quickly like what sort of body type you have. You can work at that and make improvements, but that's not like something like tomorrow is going to be all of a sudden body of your dreams. So nothing wrong with that. But now with the non-physical traits, you have an opportunity to be like, oh shit, well, if the non-physical traits are where it's at, it's okay to read more books. It's okay to work at being a better communicator. It's okay to be myself and let loose and have fun or tell jokes, even if, they're silly or stupid or bad, whatever. Work at those non-physical traits because those are ultimately the things that are going to get valued more and weighted more heavily as far as appreciation and value in the end. So you got this little window at the very beginning where physical traits really heavily get all the attention, but it just starts shifting all the way over towards the non-physical. Okay, because trust me, if you're a dick and you're good looking, you're not going to last 2 weeks with somebody. They're going to be like, geez, this person is super good looking, but what a bitch. After 2 weeks, you're just mean and you're inconsiderate. Most people will not sign up to continue that. They'll get rid of you real quick. So it's all about that total package, and emphasize the understanding of physical stuff matters most at the beginning. Non-physical matters much more after I get my foot in the door. And then it just keeps on going that way towards the non-physical. That's what I want you to know. Do looks matter? Absolutely. More so at the beginning, less so after someone is invested in getting to appreciate your total value. Once they know that you're charming, smart, intelligent, funny, compassionate, empathetic, trustworthy, honest, all these different things. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have a perfect six-pack abs. You don't have to be perfectly tall or short or petite or wear the nicest clothes all the time. That's the value. That's the total value working for you. All right? You don't have to be perfect. All right? Nobody's perfect, but I do encourage you, work to improve yourself, become the best version of yourself so you have the most value to offer the dating world. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content and value of this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And male or female, if you're struggling with the attraction, dating, or relationship scene, I invite you to join me in Get Game Group Academy. It's free. Sign up now and receive free video coaching lessons designed to help you up your attraction, dating, and relationship game.